We lit. We lit in here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Take 3. This is the final take. I refuse to do this again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alexandra back at it again with another video, and that's on period. This is my 4th time filming this video. Finally figured out the camera adjustments. I am in focus. You see me, we see each other. Before you go anywhere, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Okay, I'm over it. I've answered your question like 3 times, and I wasn't in focus for the 3 previous times. This is the 4th time that I'm doing this. I'm over it, okay? Nikon is work with me. I figured out, okay, this is the camera needs to be closer and the lens needs to be zoomed out. That's the perfect angle. Today we're doing a girl talk video on a bunch of things: friendships, money management, exercise, depression, and anxiety. It's up to you to stay tuned and stick here and watch the video, okay? I'm not gonna be explaining everything in the intro, okay? Hopefully we can get this done in under 15 minutes. But a lot of these questions are very intriguing. I posted it on my Instagram. If you want to go follow me on my Instagram, Instagram is going to be listed down in the description box below. Shoot me a follow, because why not? Why not? Anyway, let's get right into it. So, definitely would like to know about your exercise routine and your nutrition plan. I exercise 5 to 6 times per week, and I do it in a 3-day split. So what a split is you're splitting your body, your compounds, your body parts, your extremities. I would say you're splitting them up and working on them individually during those 3 days. Okay, so one day I would work on legs and stuff. Another day I would work on back, shoulders, arms, all of that. Another day I would work on cardio. Then I try to incorporate core as much as I can, but I hate working my core. And honestly, as long as I stay in a calorie deficit, I'm fine. Like, I don't want like a 8-pack, you know what I mean? But since I exercise a lot, like, and I always engage my core during every workout, it's kind of hard for me not to get a defined core. We're getting there, okay? That quarantine 15 done hit, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're summer 2021. I'm coming for you, period. Diet wise, I tend to eat what's in my house. I order food time to time, like on a day if I'm really craving, but I don't really order. My favorite thing to order is like poke bowls or balgam, but or Mexican food. There's this place, oh, so good. Their tacos are so good, but I really need to be craving it because it's like a lot of food. But I get my fiber in. I drink my protein shakes. I just try to stay under 1,800 calories. That's why I'm in a calorie deficit all the time. It just makes me feel better and all of that. I get my vegetables and fruits in. Talking about that, I need to go make a smoothie because yeah. Yeah. Next question, tips on money management. Okay, I got about several tips on money management. Do not dip into your savings. Do not transfer your savings from your savings to your checking account. We're not doing that in 2021, okay? Nope. Do not use 100% of your credit card limit or go over it, because your credit score is going to be trash. Later on, you're not going to be able to buy a car and get a mortgage. Listen to Alexandra. Number 2, I don't even know what number I am. Credit cards. Yes, credit card limit. Why are you working for $200 a month, but your credit card limit is $1,800? That doesn't make sense. Just because the teller at the TD Bank told you that you could get this card and you should upgrade, it doesn't mean that you should. Be wise about your money. Invest your money, okay? In RSFA, TSA, tax-free savings account, okay? Invest your money in something, let that money grow, don't touch it, okay? Just don't touch it. There's a specific app on the iPhone. It's called what is this called? Webster. Wealth Simple. Okay. Download Wealth Simple on iOS. Okay. They'll give you the option of investing in the RRSP, which is your retirement fund. You can invest in your personal account or a TFSA. The TFSA is cool because it's a tax-free savings account. So you can reap all the benefits of that. Make sure, go do some research, okay? Watch YouTube videos. Make sure you know a little bit about investment. But I invested $40 in my TFSA. See, it's complicated, okay? Last week, and I made $68.80. I'm not gonna tell you what I invested in though, because some people will be mad. Okay, investment. What other tools do I have? Oh yes. Make sure you have your regular job and you have a side hustle. When I was in school pre-COVID time, I had 3 jobs. Okay. Now, since it's COVID, I work from home. I don't really work actually. I collect pissy because your girl worked more than 5,000 hours last. I probably worked like 10,000 hours last year. But I collect pissy. I also work at the YMCA, but it's been postponed until March. And, okay, side hustle. Pick something that you're good at. I'm good at doing hair. I do hair. Charge $50 a head. Do 2 heads per week. In a month, you get $400. That's all pocket change. And you could use all your hustle money for pocket change. Period. Okay, that's all the money I got on money management. Just learn self-control. If you don't have self-control, you can't manage your money. Okay, also have a goal for managing your money. What do you want to save it for? For your future, for a car, for a house, blah 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 blah. Rent. A lot of you guys are not paying your bills, but your Amazon cards are full and your Shein cards are full. I feel personally attacked at my own statement. It's so sad. How to create a routine you will stick to. Personally, I have 3 whiteboards, 1 agenda, and a notebook where I plan out my life to the second. But I have to do that because, like, or else if I deviate, I'll go in a depressive state. But that's another story for another time. But basically, I just plan my days. I don't deviate from it. I wake up at 8 a.m. unless I'm really, really tired. And these days, I haven't been sleeping at all. I have not been sleeping properly. I wake up with headaches. It's terrible. I have one right now. But yeah, don't deviate from those days unless it's like the weekends. For example, if you wake up at 8 every weekday, then wake up at 10 during the weekends. Give yourself a little break. Make sure you're getting good amounts of sleep. You're incorporating exercise, leisure time into your schedule, self-care, reading, stuff like that. Stuff to keep your mind occupied. Just make sure that you're having fun and it's not a routine. Well, it's funny because you're keeping a routine, but you're not doing the same things every day, or else it just becomes robotic, Are you more spiritual or religious, or both? I'm both. My family is extremely religious, and so am I. I'm Christian, a devout Christian, basically. Man, I like religion. The church that I was raised in wasn't a lot of people have bad experiences with their church. I did not have a bad experience with my church. I enjoyed my church life. Sorry, I had to check if my earrings were in. I enjoyed my church life a lot. Yeah, I tend to cling to religion because without religion, you lose the structure of whatever you're spiritual in. Now, a spiritual connection with God, that's different, You can have a spiritual connection with God, but you need to observe certain rules of the religion to follow Him devoutly. And that's a lot. It's a conflicting thing. I heard there's a thing called conservative Christian and liberal Christians now. I didn't know that was a thing. I only thought there was one way and one truth, but y'all are not ready for that. Anyways, But yeah, I tend to respect nature. I respect everything around me because God created it and it was one of our commandments. You know, I don't mess with other people's energy. If I sense your energy is off when I come in the room, I am not coming towards you. Okay, no. How do you manage anxiety? I don't manage anxiety. I don't sleep properly at all. That I don't know how to manage. Don't know. I try to like write everything down that's bothering me or the ideas that I have, because my anxiety is based on the future or like future plans that I have for myself. I just keep overthinking it and it just replays in my head constantly, and I can't rest. But yeah, I tend to write it out on my whiteboard so that it's kind of out of my head and I kind of get an idea, like I place what needs to be done. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, right? But otherwise, ooh, that was a shiver. I don't properly manage anxiety. It's just my face is just always like this, you know. I'm very stoic, so my face doesn't display a lot of emotion unless it's happiness or anger. The difference between anxiety and stress, and the difference between depression and sadness. I believe stress and sadness both have an onset and a reason and a short duration. Sounds like medication, honestly, when you talk about it. They're both like triggered by something. Not that anxiety and depression are not, but more commonly so, it's like for a main event, stress and sadness. Like it's an actual situation that triggers it. You know what I mean? Versus anxiety and depression, where it can just be just you're going about your regular day, boom, panic attack, or boom, depressive episode, or one day you wake up, you don't want to get out of bed, or you're overthinking at night for no specific reason. You know, depression and anxiety has a longer onset. You require more help. Now, the sadness, you can have blues, you know, but depression is just like, it's just there for no reason. It's just like peekaboo, hi, I'm here, not going anywhere. How are you currently dealing with your mental health? Update from when you were diagnosed to now. What's improved? What are you trying to work on? Tips for those who have a lot of anxiety with school, work, etc. Okay, let's dissect this question. First one, how are you currently dealing with your mental health? I'm keeping my brain busy. I'm doing a lot of things. So every day I have a different project for myself, whether it's learning how to work this camera properly, take perfect pictures, or do my hair, or do somebody else's hair, you know, do my mom's hair, practice new hairstyles on my doll that I have, or I don't know, do laundry, do a new exercise move, stuff like that. I'm keeping my brain occupied. I have a coloring book. I forgot about that. I need to color in that book. Update on when you were diagnosed and now and what's improved. Okay, so I got diagnosed with trouble d'humeur, with something depressive. Okay, so basically it's just saying that I have a depression and anxiety and that I have sleeping problems. I got diagnosed back in November. They gave me that label because they didn't want me to be affected later on in life, like with my insurance and all that. So it's just like I have the tendency to be depressive. But I am. You know what I mean? And that I have borderline anxiety. What was I going to say? What's improved? A lot of things have improved since I reached out for help. My mood has been better. I started making a schedule for myself. I started exercising again. I started filming more YouTube videos. My mind is just more clear. I'm more focused on what I want to do. I'm really taking it slow, one day at a time, trying to figure out like my patterns, what triggers me, how to coping mechanisms, stuff like that. But I've been doing very good. I'm very happy with where I am at right now. My parents are supporting me. I was making sure I'm okay. I was talking to me. So is my brother and my friends and all my family. They've really been there for me. So yeah. Tips for those who have a lot of anxiety for school and work. I would tell you, take one day at a time. If you can't take one day at a time, take 15 minutes at a time. Take an hour at a time. Focus on what needs to be done for that day. Because in retrospect, the world could end tomorrow and you would be stressing about something that's due in a week. You know what I mean? Make sure you organize yourself as well. A lot of people develop anxiety due to the fact that they procrastinate because they attribute like bad feelings towards their task. So make sure every time you think about work, you think about educating yourself. I'm talking about schoolwork. Work itself, you think about getting the bag, shorty. You think about what you're gonna buy with the bag, okay? How you're gonna save your money with the bag. With schoolwork, you need to think, how am I gonna use this information in my field of work or whatever? If you're in high school, think about how you're gonna use it in college, if you're gonna go to college, or if you're gonna do a business, or if you're gonna go to trade school. Really just focus on educating yourself. School in Canada is to educate yourself. I'm tired of these people downplaying school and CEGEP like if it's not necessary. It is. In order for you to talk a certain way, to be in certain rooms, to establish yourself in a certain lifestyle, you need to be educated. That's just fact on fact. You can't speak to a businessman who has an MBA. You know the difference between somebody that has an MBA and somebody that is a college dropout just by the way that they speak. And I'm not talking college dropout like, oh, I decided to drop out because I see no knowledge here and I've created my own business, my own income revenue. I'm not talking about Forex or Monet, okay? That's a pyramid scheme. Not talking about that. But yeah, okay? I'm talking about the person that says, ugh, I don't like going to school and this is so useless and they don't have a plan B, okay? Alright, view it as educating yourself. That's on period. Friendships and relationships. How to set healthy boundaries. Boundaries come within and knowing oneself. No, but in all honesty, in order to set boundaries, you need to know yourself and what makes you comfortable and what makes you uncomfortable. And put your foot down, okay? If something bothers you, say it, okay? Tell the person clearly. Tell them straightforward. Like, go straight at it, okay? Don't be like, yeah, this is bothering. No. Miss ma'am, you did this at such and such hour. I need you to stop. I cannot have you calling my phone at 9 p.m. Like, no, it's just that. You need to be clair, net, et précis, okay? Friendships. What are some deal breakers? And relationships as well. Okay. Friendship deal breakers would be somebody lying on me. Yeah. If you lie on my name, or if my name is constantly in your mouth, you are yappity yapping my name in bad situations, bringing them up around people that I don't like. Girl, I'ma just evaporate from your life. I'm not with it. Or, you know what makes me mad? Girls that forget the existence of their friends when they get a boyfriend. Look, je sais que t'es non chouchou, all of that, you're happy, but your boyfriend doesn't define you. Your boyfriend is a +1. He is not you, okay? Learn how to manage your time with other people. We were here before and most likely we're going to be here after. Okay, I know that's right. I know that's right. Relationship deal breakers. Somebody, oh, yo, cheating, right. See you later. I don't understand people who stay. Or if they're toxic, like, goodbye. I'm 20. Like, what is stopping me from leaving? We do not live in the same house. If you block his number and you say, if you come to my house, I'm going to call the police, 9 times out of 10, the guy's not going to show up, okay? Girl, leave him. Leave her. She's acting weird. She's cheating on you. Leave her. There's no reason why you should still be with her. Like, why? You're not married. Get it together. Oh my gosh. What is my money goal for this year, and how do I expect to meet them? So basically, I'm trying to save like, what, probably like 10K, because I'm trying to get a car. If not this year, then the next. And I'm also trying to go on trips this year, so I need a lot of money. I need a lot of my stack, my cash stack up. See that pace here? Savings. Okay. Hopefully, I won't have to pay back so much money in tax. Yo, I'm scared. I don't want to see the paper. I'm not paying it back, girl. What relationships are most important? Family, friends, romantic, and why? I believe all hold a certain importance in an individual's life, but at the moment and at the place where I'm at right now, my most important relationships would be family and friends, because I'm in my early 20s. I'm developing myself. I'm getting to know myself. I'm also establishing stronger bonds with people, and those bonds are with my friends and my family. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Romantically, yeah, it's important, but not as important. Like, I'm too young to be thinking about, like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to settle down. Like, I do not even have my career. I'm trying to be rich, okay? There's a lot of plans that I have for the future. By God's grace, they will work out. But yeah, I'm not really focused on all of that. How do you stay uplifted during COVID with us not being allowed to do the most basic things? Take it day by day, girl. That's all you can do. Yeah, that's it. Because it's that. Like, I'm not going to break the rules. And I'm not going to complain about being vaccinated. Because I see a lot of people complaining about vaccines. But Miss Ma'am, if I look in your carnet de vaccination, you're all up to date. So what's the problem with taking this one? You see, propaganda and media, but y'all are not ready for that conversation. But yeah, life is really weird. You have to wear a mask outside. You have to wear a mask when you're going to do your nails, which is actually beneficial for your health, because all that acrylic, girl. But yeah, it's tough, but it could be worse. We could be in a global war. We could be in World War III. Like, wearing a mask is not that tough. You know what I mean? Your take on dating to marry. A lot of people are gonna be mad. Don't be mad at me, young girl. But no, I don't believe in that. I would not specifically pick somebody and be like, yeah, I'm gonna date this person to marry them, because at the end of the day, you really don't know. You don't want to be trapped in a lifelong commitment with somebody, had their kids and all that, and then realize 10 years later he had a whole family in Dubai. No, okay? Make sure you get to know that person before you commit to them lifelong. Like, no. Especially when you're young. Girl, date who you want. Whenever you want. Like, you do not need to be in a lifelong, like, no. I don't believe in that. I think that's a more conservative concept. I mean, it worked out for our parents, right? My dad was kind of, the ladies' man. But we ain't gonna speak on that. Friendships. I don't know what you want me to say about friendships. But, friendships are cool. I'm joking. Friendships are cool. I believe friendships in your early 20s are the most important thing. Like, finding a group of people that you identify with and that you're cool with. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cool vibes. It's all vibes. It's super important in identifying yourself and knowing who you are and developing yourself and self-love, because those people are there to motivate you some. Don't leave the back door open unless snake. Wait, what's the saying? I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of snakes out there, so you gotta be careful with who you're friends with. But most of the time, people are cool, If you know how to fight, people are cool. Okay, this is gonna be the last question. Also, can you talk about friendships? You're officially at an age now where it's easy to just make, it's not that easy to make friends. Find new friends or stay close with your friends. There's literally so many reasons why female friendships become so important, but also so strained from 20 to 25. Okay, so yeah, it's super hard making friends right now. First of all, because we're in a Panda Express, which is very ghetto, but we do what we must. That's number one. Number two, like, especially I noticed in CJEP, if you're not in a sports group or you don't know people there, like from your high school, it's hard to kind of make friends because everybody's going in different directions, everybody has different classes, everybody has different commitments, and like usually people's friends groups are established by the time they go to college. Female friendships are, some are not complicated. Like, I find that people just, social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, y'all are just, it's just influencing you. Meme culture is just influencing everybody to be like, well, this, that, and the third. If you do me like that, like, if you do me like that, homie, like, we can't vibe no more. Nah. People have forgotten the art of forgiveness. People don't know how to act. People are very much ghetto, okay, right now. A lot of people, girl code. Oh my gosh. The number of girls that do not respect girl code or respect themselves. How can you hold yourself with people that don't respect themselves? Like, I can't do it no more. I don't have that problem, but I've seen other people have that problem. A lot of females like to, like, are super catty. But this is males too. Like, males be gossiping. Males be gossiping for real. But just maintaining friendships with either male or female is super hard. Because everybody is just like in their own world and we're trying to get it together. But I believe one of the number one reason why female friendships don't work out is not what you think. It's because most of the time, these girls will get into relationships and forget all about their friends. They'll hang around mostly their boyfriend's friends, so their world starts to get builded up around their boyfriend, right? So when, for example, if they break up, the friend will come back to the friend group. Ow. And then she'll be like, well, I kind of missed 1 year. What's going on? Everybody else in the friend group is close and she's just left out in the ring, and then it creates problems. And just during the time that she's with her boyfriend, people are gossiping and people are saying blah, 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 blah. It's just a bunch of conflict instead of, and people are super immature, so they're not going to approach you on it. It's life, you know. What I gotta say, I'm too nonchalant to be paying attention to all of these things at once. I literally just mind my business. I be in my own lane. I kiki when I want to, but I'm really focused on getting that money. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really, really appreciate it. I love you guys so, so much. I enjoyed making this video. Finally in focus. It's lit. The cameras. I'm so excited. I'm excited to deliver you guys the new content. I'm trying to get my mom to go to the spa so I could do a self-care video, but she don't want to go because she's like, COVID. But the spa is open. And I done paid for 2 massages, so we'll see what that holds. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down in the description, on the comment section down below. Jeez, can I pronounce? Okay. Any video ideas, just leave them there. Please like, comment, subscribe. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye. I'll see you in the next one. Love you, love you, love you.